Man, I think my windows and everything else is just shattering right now. It's kind of scary. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy G back in another video. So today is a special day. We're gonna unbox and test a new soundbar from Samsung. This is soundbar Q600C. It came out this 2023. And it's very special because this is Dolby Atmos and all of the good stuff. And initially, it was actually released $500, right? So the SRP for this is $499. It already went down, a couple of bucks. And you know what? I just got this for free from Abinson by buying this one of their OLED TVs. But let's go ahead and unbox this stuff. By the way, guys, if you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing to my channel. As you can see, I unbox and review a lot of products that I purchased from store. Now, these are not sponsored in any way, so it's definitely my honest opinion and feedback. So, if you're into the market, looking for gadgets and appliances, subscribe to the channel because these videos might help you in your purchase decision. Thank you so much. All right, so that is the soundbar Q600C, and as you can see, it's definitely longer than my Sony 5.1. The Sony speakers that I've got, I just reviewed that as well recently. So if you're interested, go ahead and check my channel. They're actually the same price. I just purchased that Sony, I remember around 15,000 pesos. The price of this Samsung one, the Q600C right now is also 15,000, right? It already went down from being $500, which is like super expensive. But the good thing about this Samsung one, it supports everything. As you can see there, it supports Dolby Atmos, DTSX, and all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. All right, so here it is. You know what? Right from the get-go, the Samsung speaker here, the Q600C, screams premium. Definitely is. It's actually very heavy compared to the Sony one. Again, this is our same price point right now. Everything on its body is actually metal, except the side that is kind of like plastic covering there. I guess the bend, right? But this is metal grill with a very discreet Samsung logo there. And if you notice, there's an up-firing speaker, right? That's like a different kind of speakers, right? A lot of dots there, a lot of holes that is up firing. That's why it's Dolby Atmos. And then you have some very textured buttons here: power, minus volume, plus volume, and then source, which is awesome. It also comes in black and it's not intrusive, right? Now, again, on the other side, you have the up firing speaker. And then on the on the front right here, you'll have a display. We'll check that out later on. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but that's the display, and then there's already like a speaker there, like a tweeter, and then there will be like a driver here and a lot of other combination there, which is actually pretty good. We'll test that sound later on and see if it's actually better than this the Sony S40R. Now again, the Sony S40R is a real 5.1 system with discrete wireless, receivers, or sorry, wireless satellites. But you can actually upgrade this one into full 5.1 or even more, because right now this is 3.1.2 Dolby Atmos, right? Two upward firing speakers and then 3 channels on the top plus the bass or subwoofer. But you can actually purchase a separate wireless rear speakers, combine it here, and you have an absolute blast of a system, right? Even probably more than Sony is. Now I'm gonna set that up and check the sound, but on the back, let's check real quick on the 360 here. It says here HDMI. So we have one HDMI port there, and then HDMI to TV, eARC, right? Enhanced audio return channel, or ARC. So it's also there in the middle. And then on the bottom, it says digital audio in optical. So you only have one optical. You don't have like a headphone or an auxiliary connectors, right? So if you're gonna connect it to like headphones or something, you have You cannot connect it directly here. You'll have to either go via Bluetooth or connect it to your television, which will then be connected to the HDMI. Again, that's the model, Samsung Q600C /XP, made in Vietnam. Let's inspect the goodie bag here. What are the contents that you're gonna get once you purchase this thing? This is for wall mounting, so just in case you're gonna wall mount it. All right, so this is the goodie bag. Let's check it out. Oh, this is the actual wall mount. All right, the one that I'm talking about. You're gonna hang. So I believe you're going to screw this, of course, to the actual soundbar, right? And once you're screwed in the soundbar, you can just hang it on this rubber thingy here. Let's open that up. So you can definitely wall mount this soundbar, right? So this one, you're going to screw it on the wall, and then this is placed then. I like how it's created because it's L-shaped. It's actually going to hold the soundbar like that. Now it's just not, it's screwed on the back. And then you will then slide it like this. You're good to go. Of course, we have our power connector here. A lot of goodies on this goodie bag. Let's begin on the far right side. Of course, you will have your power connector there. Normal for Philippines, US, that's good. And then you have the normal connector from the back. Now, if you notice, there's a brick. Actually, there's a power brick. So the power supply of this humongous soundbar already is still even outside. So that means that the soundbar itself is just really packed with technology, and a power supply is not taking space on it. So you have free HDMI cable. Let's see what's the spec. Premium high-speed HEC. I suspect this is just an HDMI 2.0. Of course, the remote control. Or I thought the batteries are not included, but I just saw them. So this is your remote. It's the typical Samsung smart remote. I have a Samsung of very old TV here. This is my remote, and as you can see, it shares resemblance, right? Definitely. But this is for the sound bar, and yeah, it's very simple, but I like it. Not a lot of buttons. All right, of course, our batteries are already included, so you don't have to worry about purchasing one. And finally, for the last goodies here, of course, we also have the other side of the power, right, to complete this one. Just gonna plug that in. This is auto bolt already, so no worries if you're 110 or 220. Everything nowadays is kind of like auto bolt, right? So you don't really have to worry about that anymore. Of course, you have some paperwork out there, right? You do have the cable for the subwoofer. For the subwoofer, you don't have a brick anymore. You can just plug it to the subwoofer. By the way, this connects wirelessly to the subwoofer, right? So as soon as we turn on the subwoofer, it'll automatically connect to the soundbar already, which is awesome, right? You don't have any cable or anything hanging around. And of course, again, you have the Samsung warranty card. Keep it safe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and check the sound bar, and most especially the subwoofer right now. All right, subwoofer is not that big, but it's pretty heavy, so I guess it's adequate, right? It will do the job made out of wood. Almost the same as my Sony S40R. That is the sound bar for this Samsung Q600C. Now, if you notice, again, it's very small, right? It's like the traditional size sound whooper, rather. It's not soundbar, but it's extremely heavy, actually. And on the back, you have a port, of course, and then the power, and nothing else. You have like an ID set if you want to press that to link, but automatically it should happen already. But Jesus, that's pretty heavy. Now, I know my stuff are dirty there, but let me show you the subwoofer for the Sony that I've got. That's the subwoofer for the Sony. If you notice, it's looks like that, right? The soundbar itself is pretty big. Again, this is the Sony, and the Samsung one is chunky boy. It's even super wide, so I guess it got a lot of bass on it as well. But let's see if the sound quality is awesome. I'm going to set this up right now via HDMI connected to this TV, and then play some Netflix, YouTube, and things like that. I'll be right back. All right, before we proceed, I would just like to test the sound coming from the Sony so you would have an idea how it sounds. This is the sound coming from Sony S40R.
By my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates, and they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated, how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I can tell by your eyes you got some. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I could try to figure it out. Tell me, baby, what's the problem?
Okay, you can definitely feel the bass there. Wow. All right, let me pause that a little bit and provide some of my feedback. Initially, I can't feel the bass. It's not kicking in. And this soundbar is super clear, like crystal clear. Very bright profile compared to the Sony one, right? I thought the Sony is already brighter, or already bright, but this one is definitely brighter. However, I'm just playing on the standard. I'm not activating any surround or Dolby Atmos or anything like that. We're gonna check that in a bit. But yeah, if you kick the subwoofer, or there's also a subwoofer control here, woofer. So let's see if it actually gonna work. Oh, it's 0 right now, it says. If I press the woofer, oh, okay. So these buttons are up and down, like you can tilt them on the top, you can press it upwards. But let's test. I've increased the subwoofer into 6. So earlier it's 0, it's now 6. Let's go back to the first one and play it again. This is still standard, not surround or anything. We'll try that in a bit, but let's play.
In and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates, and they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated, how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I can tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem?
Jesus Christ, okay. Bass is absolutely there. Wow, I love it. Jesus Christ. Alright. Man, I think my windows and everything else is just shattering right now. It's kind of scary, but yeah, 6 bass, absolutely bananas. What I like about it, again, plus 6. What I like about it, like the Sony, the bass appears to be separated, right? You know, it's just real like in the ambience. I don't even know where it's coming from without looking at the actual subwoofer here. Subwoofer is there on the bottom right corner there, but it's just like I'm shaking my entire room here, my entire office, and this soundbar is extremely clear. I don't know if you're capturing that on the video, probably not, you know, because of the microphone of this S22 Ultra phone, but I'm just gonna provide you my feedback and you're just gonna have to trust me, right? But this one is super clear. I can definitely feel those tweeters. You see those tweeters right there. The Sony S40R doesn't have any tweeters, you know, it's just some woofer there, like 3 full range speakers. But this one has tweeters, full range speakers, so I can definitely feel the treble there, and the mids, right? Super bright, which I actually like. It's gonna sound awesome in music, right? As you could probably notice right now. Now let's go ahead and play it again with fiddling around different sound mode. So right now it's just on the standard. Let's go ahead and try. If I press this sound mode on the middle, okay, it says TV arc, right? Let's press that again. It says standard on the display there. See the tiny display. Yep, that one. Press it again. Standard surround. Okay, we haven't tested that yet. We'll see how the surround, the Dolby something, Atmos. And oh, game. It says Game Pro. Game Pro. And adaptive. Okay, got a lot of sound mode, guys. So adaptive. Okay, so you got standard, surround, Game Pro, and adaptive. Let me go ahead and try this YouTube first. Later on, we will try playing games, of course, and then on my PC to see if the surround is good, and then also Netflix. We'll try that. But right now, let me go ahead and play this and play around with different sound mode.
What you putting down? You be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia? You know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot. Watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock. Need more than 20 seconds to get your
This is
attention
around.
before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya?
Game Pro.
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too. So
Adaptive.
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I can tell by your eyes. So open your mind up, let me inside, let's make it right. Tell me,
Surround.
baby, what's the problem? Cause I can try to figure it out. Oh no.
I think subwoofer, I'm gonna go with 3. 6 is just too much. I think it's gonna destroy my windows, even my door. It's just vibrating the door violently. I can hear the one that I hang on the back of it rattle like crazy. Wow, very clear. Wow. I don't know if you can hear this right now, but just great, quick feedback. The up firing Atmos on this side, since the ceiling is pretty low, and then, I also have like walls there, I can hear them bouncing right away on that corner of the PC. Definitely different from this side on the right? It's very pronounced here. And I'm gonna repeat that, or I'm gonna rewind that real quick, and I can hear the intensity of a different intensity of the bullets, right? Which is pretty nuts. I cannot hear that on others. Now, one big thing though, it's very much virtual, right? So again, I'm using my Sony Real 5.1 Dolby Digital only, no Dolby Atmos or anything. And it's it's like the old school 5.1 surround. If it's on the back or rear, you can hear it because I have rear speaker. But this one's very virtual. It's not on your rear. It's not behind your back or on the top of your head. You just know that it's not coming on the middle. Like all of them are not coming in the middle. It's just super separated, playing around on a certain bubble, which I can argue it's actually better at times, because the 5.1 with the rear surround, it's 90% of the time the sound is just playing on the front. And then sometimes if you hear, environmental stuff or something on the rear, they will be there pretty quiet. But that's pretty much it, and then it'll go back to the sound bar again. But in this one, it's just like all over the place. It's awesome. So let me rewind this real quick here.
Is that supposed to be funny? UTV on the left.
Approaching X-Bill, straight ahead.
Hang on tight.
You heard that gunshot? Super pronounced here, right? I'm pretty sure you heard that gunshot. It's like something was shot in this location. It's like super close to you, right? Awesome. So I'm very excited tomorrow to actually connect it to the television because it also supports symphony. That means that that will sync on the TV and both of their speakers will play. So I will check that out and probably create a video for that as well. Some quick feedback. But guys, I love this. It's just a bar. Doesn't have a discrete speaker, but it's so powerful. And the surround specialization, right? Specialization of this is just simply amazing. But that's all for today, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions, any comments. Please put it in the comments. I always read my comments, and I will try my best to answer your questions there. Subscribe to the channel if you're into this stuff. I always unbox and review things like this. Like the video, right? If this helped you in your purchase decision, or if it helped in any way, please like. It will help my channel grow. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and see you on my next one. Peace.